Hey yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War Raid Boss video for you guys. Now in this one, this is the new troop that we're going to be using to kill out Catharisk in this Raid Boss event. Dusk Owlbear is the new uh, Raid Boss Captain troop. It is a beast monster from Zulkari with a 12 mana cost. I have mine down to 11 because I have it up to shiny level 1, right? It uses purple and brown mana. The spell is Dark Screech. It will deal damage, magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, and if they're a boss, it will deal 3 times to 5 times damage based on my ascensions. Then it will eliminate their attack by 1 for every 2 purple gems. Now, it's a pretty interesting setup for the spell. The final half of the spell is kind of weak, but I think we can make use of it nonetheless, right? Its traits are Beast Bond, allied beast will gain 2 life. Thick Hide. It has a 20% skull damage reduction and has the final trait of God Slayer. It will deal 3 times to 5 times skull damage versus bosses based on my ascension. As you can see on the left side of the screen as well, I have a couple potions here picked up from the shop. The potion of enchantment, the potion of explosion, potion of rejuvenation, and the potion of armor. So I'm getting that additional 25% skull damage reduction from that potion. So that's going to be pretty useful. This is the team that I'm going to be using. Up front, we're going to be having the Deep Huntsman. This is an Eldrazi slash Zulkari Elf Beast troop. So it's an Underworld troop. So if you don't have it right now, you can go grab a copy from the Underworld. Just throw a couple Chaos Shards at the portal for Eldrazi, and you should pick up a copy of the Deep Huntsman. He has a 13 mana cost of green and brown. His spell is Scattering Charge. He will explode a huge amount of green gems or purple gems. Then he will curse and web the first enemy. His traits are Deep Strength. He will gain 7 attack when attacking delves. He also has Dark Ancestry. He's immune to Mana Drain, Silence, Fear Fire, and Web. And he has a 100% chance to summon a Tome Spider on death with his Spider Mount final traits. Um, the weapon of choice here is the Arachnaean Bloom. Now, this is a pretty cool weapon, right? It's one of those weapons that deal damage to an enemy. Then it's boosted by the kingdom. So this is boosted by Zulkari allies. Then it creates a mix of purple and green gems, 6 of each color for each Zulkari ally. The class of choice, as you guys can see, I'm using the Orb Weaver class. And as you go down this team, you're going to notice that this is all Zulkari troops on this team because that's the restriction for sure. And I went with the class to match it up as well. Now, remember that this class is immune to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal, and it also has a great final trait of Familiar. It's a 35% chance to summon a giant spider when I take damage. Now, that can be pretty useful just in case I lose any of my troops. This will help me out somewhat in getting, a meat shield back in the first slot. And this is the setup for the class as well. I have Haunted Weave. I will web a random enemy when I summon a troop. I also have Root Trap here to entangle that first enemy right there. I also have Nature's Aura. That's going to supply the color that I need, which is green, to my Deep Huntsman so that he can get the rest of the troops spell ready by exploding those green or purple gems. What else is notable here in the talents? I also have Stealthy set so that the enemy boss troop cannot target down my hero. I can always stay safe when I'm stealthy. I also have Inspiration set and Rising Shadows, a 7% chance to assassinate the last enemy when another enemy dies. And then the most powerful aspect of my team is going to be the Arachnaean Weaver. Arachnaean Weaver is an amazing troop. Abyssal Strands is the spell. He's gonna web all enemies, and then he's gonna deal true damage to the 2 last enemies. And if an enemy dies, he will explode 15 gems. Now that right there is pretty powerful in itself. A lot of explosion right there from those 15 gems if I get a kill. And then it has the best traits in the game, stealthy as well, so it cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets or if the enemy is dealing standard AoE damage. It's also impervious, so it's immune to all status effects. So it's immune to Devour, Lycanthropy, Mana Burn, the list goes on. And it has the best resummon in the game, Creeping Doom. It's a 75% chance to summon Web Spinner when an enemy dies. Now that right there is amazing, right? So I have a lot of resummons on this team, a lot of ways to stay alive, right? So I don't think that this should be a problem for anyone that has these troops. You should be able to make it happen. The banner of choice here is the Mushroom banner, right? From the Amenethrax faction. This is a +2 on green, +1 on brown. They were minusing red because we have no troops that use red mana on the team. Right, so let's hop into a fight here and see if we can make this a quick one. We got a Valkyrie, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, let's go Deep Huntsman, and we got our Boss Slayer spell ready. Let's kill out Cathars. Now let's go for a big damage right here. More explosions. There we go, and let's match that. And now Arachnaean Weaver. And that's how I'm going to be running it for this event, man. At least for doing my part in the guild, I think that this is a really good team. I can go pretty far with it. And if indeed I have any problems, I might switch around to something else. But for the most part, this team should do it. The fact that I have the ability to be, stealthy and a lot of mana generating and a lot of everything, I think I should have a problem here. Yeah, just like that. There's a lot of mana moving around, a lot of damage, and even though the Dusk Owlbear isn't a really big damage dealer, at least he's gonna be in this event because he deals double damage in this event as being the raid boss captain. Um, he's also eliminating attack from the enemy troops, and eliminating attack in a event in which you might go super deep can be pretty useful. It's not the most useful, but it can help. Right, let's kill the boss. There we go. Now let's go for the kill. Perfection. Pretty smooth team. Pretty smooth team. I really like the way it works. Right, really like the way it works. So as you guys have noticed, I've been trying to put out a lot more videos on the channel. Uh, Hopefully, you guys can support the videos. Hit the like button. Let me know what you guys think as you see these videos pop up every single day on it. There have been some teams that I've overlooked putting out, so I'm going to be working on them. At least I might even crop some of these teams from live streams that I've done before and post them up, because I've posted or shared a number of different teams on live streams, and I have not put them in videos. I'm like, might as well go back to the live streams, crop these videos out, edit them somewhat, and post them up. I tried out one earlier. I think it did okay. So I think there are some more that I need to pull out. All right, let's kill the boss there. Go for the I got the Arachnaean Weaver spell already. All right, there we go. Yeah. And as you guys can see as well, I purchased up a starter pack in the at the end of last week, I should say, and so as to put out this video today for you, and I think it really helped, right? Got that sucker, and we're blowing through the event very, very easy. All right, let's go for that one. Now, explosion. Nice little explosion. Got the weapon spell already. Now let's go for the kill. Got the Arachnaean Weaver. Booyah, baby. Booyah. Right, I think I'm going to try one more fight right here, and then I'm going to leave you guys to try out the team and tell me what you think. Because I think it's a pretty straightforward team. We're dealing true damage. We have a great mana generating options that are dealing damage at the same time. So I think you should be able to use it, whoever you are. All right, let's kill the boss. Now, charge up all the troops. There we go. And can I get enough mana for Arachnaean Weaver? Yes, we do. I always want to cast the Arachnaean Weaver, man. It's a great, great troop. All right, so that is it for this team. Let's take a look at the team once again. Up front on the team, we have the Deep Huntsman. This is an Eldrazi Zulkari troop, Elf Beast, easy to acquire from the underworld, the Eldrazi faction. So go get it, right? The event captain, which is the Dusk Owlbear, dealing damage to the boss, killing him, and eliminating attack from the enemy troops as well. And then the Arachnaean Bloom, right? This weapon is pretty good. I should point out as well, the weapon has in the upgrades here, the final upgrade is Leaf. So it will create a Leaf Storm every single time you cast a weapon, which is going to be good for your Arachnaean Weaver, for your Deep Huntsman, in keeping mana falling down on the board and getting them spell ready keep the ball rolling, right? And then the Arachnaean Weaver is at the back of the team for dealing the true damage, clearing up whatever is left after you've killed out the boss troop with the boss Slayer. Now, hopefully, you guys and gals found this video helpful and informative. If you did, remember to hit the like button and comment and let me know what you guys think about this team as well as the other team that I posted up last week. All right, guys, catch y'all next one.